So reds are making me mad. Can you even see me in this shot?
Mm-hmm.
You sure? You can see my face?
Yeah.
I feel like you can't see my face.
I can see your face.
I trust
I
you.
can see like your whole body.
Oh, good. So reds are making me mad. They just blew a 2-1 lead into, now they're getting beat 7-2. Other than that, today I didn't have to go to work today. I took today off. I'd been away in Georgia, and now I'm back. So basically, just been playing catch up all day today. And really, I mean, there wasn't a. I planned on filming a lot today, but then I realized I really don't have that much. I didn't have anything like super exciting to film. It was a lot of. Let's just recap today. So I started off with doing a whole bunch of YouTube comments, getting caught up with my emails, and then I did Instagram comments for probably about 3 hours, doing my direct messages and getting caught up with everyone who's posted content that I missed over the past few days. And the big thing I did this morning was I planned out all the content for the week. And this week I really wanted to try developing a strategy and a plan for for Instagram stories. So here's an interesting point. What do you think of Instagram stories? Do you use them?
I don't personally use them to like post things, but I'm finding that I'll like flip through those every once in a while. That'll be the first thing I do when I open Instagram because they're at the top.
They are at the very top.
So if I recognize a name, I'll click on it. I won't really swipe through, and if I get to one person that I don't really watch them, I just tap through it until I get to the point where I'm tapping through all of them.
Yeah.
And then I give up.
Yeah. So I think that's an interesting point. I think the location for the Instagram stories is that being at the very top brings a little bit more attention, which is why I want to kind of try playing around with it. Mm-hmm. The other cool feature that you can now do that's kind of caught my attention is you can tag locations, and if anybody searches for that location, your story pops up.
Oh, cool.
And you can do the same with hashtags. You can put hashtags in your story, and if someone searches hashtag clothing line,
right,
and we put the hashtag clothing line in our picture, then that shows up there.
Gotcha.
So that I'm just interested with that, and that's kind of reading a little bit about that, about the stories aspect, because I'm trying to. That's not something up until now. It's just kind of been like, I'll put up a live story like every now and then. Like I don't have a game plan for it. Mm-hmm. But this week I really planned out what I like, kind of like an outline of how I want to attack the Snapchat stories. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff up there.
Lots of green.
Lots of green. Which, so yeah, the green is basically cross-promotional stuff. So that's like, I want to share this clip or this section of the clip here on Twitter and on Instagram and on YouTube.
Nice.
So that's what all the green is.
That's
a lot
strategy.
of distribution. So yeah, really I'm into the night by kind of reading up on social media and figuring out what all kind of happened in the tech world while I was gone, because I really didn't keep up with anything. I checked my emails every night, and I answered a few of them every night, but it wasn't anything like, nothing crazy. I didn't answer like hardly any direct messages. I was very hands off.
Do you think that the research, like, I don't know, I call it research, I don't know what you call it, but like...
Call it that? That sounds official.
So like the research or the article you've been reading, do you think that those have helped you a lot? Like...
They help me because I only search for things I'm directly interested in.
Or that are going to affect you or something like that? Okay.
So like, I'm not going to go search for an article or a piece of content and to spend my time reading or watching it if it doesn't apply to me. Right. So like, one thing I've kind of been stuck on recently is like project management. How am I going to manage like keeping the content going, keeping like the video blogging, the newsletters, and run the business kind of thing. I've been trying to figure out like what kind of tools are out there. So I've been doing a lot of project management, searching for tools and just kind of like ideas behind it. And that's what got me on the search for the Instagram kind of stories. I was curious about how beneficial tagging a location or anything like that was going to be. And that's also why I'm reading about kind of like the week in social media and tech. So basically, I mean, I haven't finished the article yet, but really the biggest thing so far is that Apple's basically coming out with a direct competitor for like the Alexa.
Oh, so like they're making their own version?
Yes.
That's smart.
And I haven't really read all that much into it yet, so I don't really want to talk all that much about it, but
But
Yeah.
still, I mean, even Google has one now.
Yes.
Apple doesn't have one yet. I
Yes.
didn't realize that.
Yep. And now Apple's making one that directly competes with it.
Gotcha.
So, but that's the kind of stuff that I'm reading about. The other big thing we did today was I got the giant printer set up, and we started degreasing the screen, getting that all ready, to basically start burning off our new transparencies. We started packing up already, so stuff's starting to get torn down. We're actually not going to be printing any more in this apartment. Our first shirts are going to be printed, I think it's like the first week or or two, I think.
We're gonna have to like move in all of the screen
Move
stuff
in.
and get that stuff nailed down first because
Yeah.
that's like the first thing we have to do like our first week.
And on top of that, we have a surprise coming that we are not going to say a word about right now.
Okay.
Zip it.
Zip it up.
If you want to find out, it'll probably be on Instagram or our stories. There we go. Let's
There we
push our
are.
Instagram stories a little bit. And our Snapchat. Well, that was another thing I did.
It'll probably be everywhere.
Man, I am so all over the place right now. I have zero focus.
It's okay.
I came up with a strategy for our Snapchat. That's another thing that's kind of been willy-nilly shoot from the hip.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I got. I'm probably going to keep reading for about 10, 20 minutes maybe. Maybe wrap up some smaller pieces of content. And probably call it a night. Get up in the morning, coat that screen, and you have to go get our surprise.
Yes. Someone has to go to work.
And I have to go to work.
It's okay. Reality sets back in.
Did you catch that? I just drooled out of the corner of my mouth.